They are the generation often overlooked, sandwiched between baby boomers and millennials. They didn't grow up with social media. They didn't grow up in an era of constant validation. They grew up with dial-up internet, if any, VHS tapes and Saturday cartoons, payphones and handwritten notes. A world where resilience was learned, not curated, and yet today they are quietly shaping the world in ways few recognize. This is Generation X, and understanding them reveals something deeply human about independence, resilience, and skepticism. Today we'll explore the psychology of Gen X, what they think, how they feel, and why they approach life the way they do. The lost middle child of generations, Gen X is often called the forgotten generation. Psychologically, this created strong independence, self-reliance, skepticism of institutions. Unlike baby boomers, they didn't benefit from post-war optimism. Unlike millennials, they grew up with uncertainty, economic recessions, shifting societal norms, and rapid technology changes. They learned the world doesn't owe you. This shaped how they process life. Self-reliance as a core value. Many Gen Xers grew up as latchkey kids, coming home to empty houses as parents worked. Psychologically, this resulted in emotional independence, resourcefulness, problem-solving, comfort with solitude. They value competence over conformity and tend to distrust reliance on external validation. Skepticism and realism. Gen Xers grew up amidst political scandals, corporate downsizing, rapid social change. This fostered a psychology of skepticism. They question authority. They analyze before committing. They rarely buy into hype. This realism makes them cautious, but also resilient. Balancing work and life. Unlike boomers who prioritize work or millennials who seek work-life integration, Gen X is pragmatic. They work hard but not to impress. They value autonomy over praise. They understand that life is not just career. Psychologically, they balance ambition with practicality, often quietly achieving without attention. Digital adoption and adaptability. Gen X grew up analog but adapted digitally. They learned computers, smartphones, and social media as adults. This creates a unique cognitive flexibility. They can operate in both digital native and analog worlds. This adaptability contributes to problem-solving skills and emotional resilience. Privacy and boundaries. Gen X is careful with information. They grew up in private, analog environments. They learn to value boundaries. They distrust oversharing. This shapes their psychology today. They are cautious online, value privacy, and set firm personal limits. Mental health and emotional independence. Gen X is less likely to seek external validation, but more likely to internalize stress. They tend to be self-analytical. They value therapy and self-reflection, but often privately. They are emotionally resilient, but quietly struggle under pressure. Their approach to mental health is pragmatic, not performative. Cultural references and nostalgia. Gen Xers often anchor themselves in nostalgia. Music, movies, and technology from their youth shape identity. They draw comfort from continuity in a chaotic world. Nostalgia is not escapism, but psychological grounding. It provides a sense of stability and emotional coherence. Individuality over groupthink. Gen X is less tribal than millennials or Gen Z. They value individuality and critical thinking. They are skeptical of mass trends and social validation. They prioritize personal principles over popularity. Psychologically, this shapes independent thinking and cautious social engagement, lifelong learners and problem solvers. Many Gen Xers value practical knowledge over credentials. They embrace trial and error learning. Their experience-based reasoning makes them adaptable and pragmatic. This learning style is quiet but highly effective. Generational impact and legacy. Though often overlooked, Gen X quietly impacts parenting, emphasizing independence; work, blending analog rigor with digital flexibility; society, valuing competence over hype. They teach the next generation resilience, self-reliance, and emotional pragmatism. Gen X psychology is a study of resilience, independence, and quiet adaptability. They teach us, You don't need constant validation to succeed. Skepticism can be a strength. Independence is empowering. Emotional self-reliance is a survival skill. They are not forgotten. They are quietly shaping the culture around them. If this video helped you understand Gen X, or someone in your life who embodies these traits, subscribe to this channel. Because here, we don't just explain human behavior. We uncover its depth and psychology. Like the video. Share it with someone who thinks Gen X is just the forgotten generation. And remember, resilience often speaks quietly, but it echoes across generations.